Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Wednesday, January the 16th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, here we are, day number, 24, 25th of the shutdown, and it looks like it could go a lot longer. I wouldn't be surprised if it does go a lot longer than this, perhaps even into the month of February. And I think that there's a couple of problems. Is number one, the Democrats have not shown any inclination to negotiate. Even if you disagree with the fence, even if you disagree with President Trump's position, I think the Democrats should put something on the table and say, look, this is what we want. And so far, they really have not done that. They've simply said, no, we're not going to give you any money for the border wall, no matter what the circumstances are. And I think they're making a mistake because they're coming across as people who are not interested in negotiating or compromising, which is what a lot of people want. They want government to work. They don't necessarily want one side to win everything and the other side to get nothing. They want both sides to sit down and figure out a way of negotiating. And in this particular case, the opportunities for negotiation are huge for the Democrats. I mean, the Democrats could end up getting DACA out of this negotiation, something they were never able to do by themselves when they had majorities, and obviously something they were not able to do before. So, I mean, there's opportunities here for both sides to walk away with a victory, but the Democrats don't want to negotiate. I think what's happening with Nancy Pelosi is that she may have no opportunity to negotiate because of the unique situation that she's in. She has about 235 members in her caucus right now. The Democrats have a majority of anywhere from 17 to 18 members in the House. The problem is that 80% of those members do not want any negotiation. And then you have roughly 20%, a lot of the new Democrats who were elected in November, who were elected in more competitive suburban districts, who are under some pressure to negotiate because they cannot go back to re-election in 2 years and say, well, we didn't try to do anything, or we just followed Nancy Pelosi, and that's all we did. They really cannot afford to do that because they will lose their seats in re-election. So I think you have this conflict right now in the Democrat Party in the House between the 80% that do not want to do anything, they just want to make life miserable for Trump, and let's say roughly 20% who would like to negotiate or at least try to come across as if they're willing to compromise so that they can go back home and say, yes, we kept our promise about going to Washington and working together. So this is Nancy Pelosi's problem. It's a great opportunity, though, for President Trump if he would invite those Democrats from those districts into his office and say, hey, guys, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to negotiate? And I think that might be an opportunity for President Trump to get what he wants. But it may not happen for a while because, as I say, the Democrats are really dug in. And they're dug in, I think, in a way that is not good for the country. We should not have a government that functions like this, where both sides say, my way or the highway. That's not the way that it's supposed to be. There has to be compromise. There has to be a willingness on both sides to sit down and say, okay, let's meet 50-50 and at least, come up with something that both sides can celebrate. That's the best arrangement for the country. So far, that's not what is happening in Washington. You just seem to have both sides in total extreme positions. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube. We have them on Twitter. We have them on blog. And if today, January the 16th, is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.